18-year-old Adam Garwood of Launceston is raising the eyebrows of many of those involved in top-level motorsport in this country with his raw talent behind the wheel. And I'm pleased to say he joins me now live from Mount Panorama trackside, where he's competing in the Bathurst round of the Touring Car Masters. Adam, g'day.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm extremely well. What's it like there trackside at the moment? Paint a picture for me.
It's pretty good at the moment. It's probably 15 degrees, so it's quite warm for a morning, and the sun's shining, so it's awesome.
You're no stranger to Bathurst. This is your third time there, is that right?
Yeah, third time this year, so it's good fun and good opportunity to showcase what we can do.
The previous two times you've been there, has that also been with the Touring Car Masters?
Yeah, this is the third time with the Touring Car Masters, so it's an awesome meeting.
For our listeners that may not understand what a Touring Car Master is or the category, give me a little brief description.
So really, it's just the raw era of the touring cars, really, from 1960 to 1980 of the, big bangers, 630 horsepower, no traction control, no ABS, so pretty much a raw motorsport.
They're obviously brought up to some pretty amazing spec when it comes to safety and so forth. It's things that were never in those cars when they originally raced. What's it like on the mountain in one of those cars? They're still a fairly heavy unit, aren't they?
Yeah, they're still fairly heavy. They're doing 285 k's down the straight, so safety is a key thing, and luckily this class has made it possible to pretty much put a roll cage in it like a V8 supercar. So scary, but it's a good, safe car.
What do you think it is that makes you such a quick driver at the moment?
I think it's just the preparation that everyone puts in behind the scenes, from my family to our mechanics. It's just a big effort, and without them it wouldn't be this easy.
Well, it definitely is a family effort, and you had a rather tough round at Sandown last month. How hectic has it been for you, your father, the family, the team, to get the car up and running and ready for Bathurst this weekend? Yeah,
it's definitely been a struggle just with time fixing the car, I guess, and also having the budget to do so after we've had a couple of bad rounds so far. But just luckily we was able to pull through a few things to get it fixed up.
What's the expression on your dad's face when you've come back in after a race and it's looking a little bit worse than where the car?
Oh, it's just disappointing, I guess, having the bad luck we've had. It's just all the hard work, and it can get destroyed within a couple of seconds. So heartbreaking, but unfortunately that's motorsport.
You're running a Chevy-powered Holden Tirana this year, aren't you?
Yeah, so that's 630 horsepower. So
that's tidy.
So it's giving us the edge to be able to keep up with the front runners like John Bear, Stephen Johnson, and everyone else with the bigger horsepower engines.
What's it like running against some of those legends of motorsport that you would have, your dad would have grown up watching and competing with, and then yourself, as a young fella, you've got some of the best names in Australian motorsport you're competing with. Yeah, it's an awesome feeling. Like John Bear, this is his 32nd year here, so it's an unbelievable feeling, and being able to race against Australia's best, it's just an awesome opportunity. What's your racing ambition, Adam? It's a pretty tough and cutthroat industry, and a lot of people love to compete in motorsport, but it's very difficult to make a career out of it. What's your ambitions? Yeah, it is very tough. So just at the minute we're evaluating our options. At the moment we're here just to have a bit of fun, but it's gone a bit further than that now. So you can either look towards the Career Cup way or the Development Series. So we're just evaluating that at the minute to see which way you want to go. You're the youngest person to compete in Touring Car Masters, and you're the youngest person to win a race in the class. What did it feel like going over the finish line, knowing that you're first, checkered flags waving at you? What was the feeling for the very first time that happened for you? Yeah, it's a surreal feeling, really. I guess, owing it to everyone that's putting all the effort. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. So, just an awesome feeling. You've got other drivers there. They're at the peak of their careers at the moment in V8 supercars. Do you get a chance to network? Do you get a chance to rub shoulders and maybe pick the brains of drivers that have an incredible amount of years of experience behind the wheel of a V8 supercar? Yeah, you definitely do. We're just lucky in this category. There's a few drivers that own that supercar team, so they've been very helpful to try and, network and help us out to, expand everything. So
it's an awesome opportunity to meet with vet supercar teams, owners and drivers.
Would you like to see yourself behind the wheel of a V8 supercar one of these days, Adam?
Yeah, definitely. That would be an awesome opportunity. Just going to try and get to there, unfortunately. Just try and network our way and, of course, secure a budget for it. But, hopefully one day we can try and get in one. You
and your family set yourself a bit of a goal to at least reach a certain year where you want to be in the development series?
Yeah, I guess that's probably has to be in the next few years before it probably starts to get a bit too late. So definitely next year we'll try and look to get into either one of those, the development series, or probably more down the Porsche Career Cup way.
Now this weekend, Bathurst 1000, you had a busy day yesterday, a couple of practice sessions. You're happy with how you went there?
Yeah, it was a big shock actually. We ended up third fastest in the second session, so it's an awesome feeling and just shows what the car is capable of, where it's been built in a shed basically compared to other cars. It's an awesome feeling.
You've got a qualifying session today?
Yeah, so that's qualifying is in about an hour's time, so I can prepare for that and hopefully we can maintain our pace.
Yep. What type of mental preparation do you go through before you jump in a car, especially at a track like Bathurst?
Yeah, definitely it is. Just watching pretty much in-car footage and back home you can use simulators and stuff to get prepared. So there's a few different ways, but you just got to stay calm really and just relax. I
was going to ask that. How do you actually sleep the night before, an event like this? Sometimes I struggle getting sleep when I know I've got to get up at 4:30 in the morning for the brekkie shift. It must be pretty hard for you. Yeah,
definitely. It's a bit of a rough night's sleep. We're all nervous. But, no, it's good. We're here to have fun, so that's the main thing. Don't set any too high expectations, I guess, and just have fun.
You've competed in almost all the circuits around Australia. Bathurst obviously is rated as probably the best track in Australia, if not the world, when it comes to this form of racing. Is there any part of the track that you find particularly daunting over others?
It's just a chase, really. You're doing 285 k's an hour down there, and when you're at the apex of a corner off the chase, you're still doing 250 k's an hour. So pulling the car up there and trying not to spin out, I guess, that's the scary part. A little customary
tap on the brake pedal heading down the chase just to make sure that you've got pressure?
Yeah, definitely.
We saw a few cars hit the wall on the S's yesterday. Tim Slade, Shane Van Gisbergen. They're obviously pushing their cars to the absolute limit of adhesion. You're getting through there fast and safe. Do you think you could give them some tips, perhaps?
Yeah, no, it's definitely a bit of a bad day for them, but they're professionals, I guess, so just a little mistake. Everyone makes mistakes, unfortunately.
Yep.
That's just a part of it, so, yeah.
Now, the Touring Car Masters, they'll have, I'm guessing, some television coverage over the weekend. You've got a couple of, was it 3 races tomorrow?
3 races, yeah. So, it's on Foxtel, and on Saturday and Sunday it should be covered on free-to-air TV.
Yep, good stuff. So, well, thanks for joining us from Bathurst today. The weather, is it looking like it's going to be kind for you over the weekend, or don't you mind a bit of wet weather racing?
Yeah, I don't mind a bit of wet weather racing, but I think it is going to be dry for the majority of the weekend. I think there's going to be a shower for late Sunday, so it might play in to that supercar race.
You'll be tucked up in your transporter by then, won't you?
Yeah, definitely packed up and watching away.
Good stuff. Well, look, have a super weekend. Can't tell you I'm a little bit jealous, but I have enjoyed watching you race this year, and all the best, mate. And I look forward to seeing where your bright future takes you.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
Cheers. That's Adam Garwood there from Bathurst, competing in the Touring Car Masters. 18 years of age, 3rd year to the mountain in competitive motorsport. That's talent right there.